Hello guys and welcome back to the F1 Tube YouTube channel, and in today's video we will be reviewing the qualifying sessions for the 2019 French Grand Prix. Now, was it the most entertaining? No, but it did provide a few talking points. But let's get straight into the results, and it's Lewis Hamilton who will start on pole position for the 86th time. He leads a Mercedes 1-2 with Charles Leclerc in third, Verstappen in P4, and what a day for McLaren, P5 with Norris, P6 with Sainz. Vettel only 7th, a disappointing day for him. Ricciardo had a great day for Renault, Gasly another disappointing day, and Giovonazzi got into Q3. I was very impressed by Giovonazzi's pace really for the entirety of this weekend. He's been very solid. Then in P11 down to P20 we have Albon, Raikkonen, Hulkenberg, Perez, Magnussen, Kvyat, Grosjean, Stroll, Russell and Kubica. But let's start off with Mercedes, who were the dominant force once again. And like I previously mentioned, Lewis Hamilton claimed his 86th career pole position in F1. I mean, the guy is so complete. Bottas, his teammate, seemed the quicker driver across the weekend, but when it came to Q3, Hamilton had that extra little something, and Bottas couldn't parallel him. Hamilton is just so complete right now, and it's no understatement to say that he is an F1 legend. No, a qualifying session cannot determine it, but he is proving this on a regular basis. It was another disappointing episode from Ferrari in 2019, this time out at the French Grand Prix. Charles Leclerc was a long way off in third place and Sebastian Vettel could only manage P7. On his first run in the Q3 session, the German reported of an upshift problem. This meant he had to abort the lap, and losing a lap in Q3 on your first run means you don't have a safety net, so it does compromise you a lot. However, including that into my justification, Leclerc has been the better and more complete driver this weekend. He has been quicker on a consistent basis, and Vettel has had no answer, and he has been in a negative place obviously after Canada, and he just seems really down at the moment, but he needs to be really working his way up again, because this is not the Sebastian Vettel we know and love. Verstappen, again, maximising the best out of his Red Bull car. It was never going to challenge for the second row, it needed a bit of luck, and Vettel having a scruffy Q3 was his luck, and Verstappen has presented himself with a very good chance for a podium tomorrow. But on the other hand, Pierre Gasly, his pace again has been woeful. It was so bad that Gasly finished P10 in Q2, yet 8 drivers in front of him qualified for Q3 on the harder compound of the medium tyres. That illustrates how bad and how poor Gasly has been, not only this weekend, but in 2019 as a whole. Lando Norris is my driver of the day, and McLaren are my team of the day. P5 and P6, what a performance, out-qualifying a Renault, or both Renaults, a Red Bull and a Ferrari. What a day for the Woking outfit. Now yes, it is rather depressing that we are celebrating McLaren qualifying P5 and P6 because their history is synonymous with winning. But it shows that they are making massive strides again, and I'm really excited about McLaren, not only for tomorrow, but how they can improve in the next few years. This weekend is a pivotal moment for them. This qualifying session will give them the confidence to really improve and strive towards real development towards the front end of the field. But just quickly, I'm not surprised Lando Norris outqualified Sainz. Lando Norris has been on it this weekend. His pace has been blistering. Danny Rick once again made it to Q3 for Renault with another great performance, whilst Nico Hulkenberg could only amass P13, and he had to abort his second run in Q2 due to self-inflicted problems. He lost the rear into the chicane of the Mistral Straights, and well, that determines his qualifying, and although I do see good pace in that Renault, he has really made it hard for himself. It has been a disastrous weekend for Haas. Magnussen only P15, Grosjean only P17 at his home race. I mean, this weekend has been dire for the American outfits. Antonio Giovonazzi outqualified Kimi Raikkonen and made it to Q3, but he will start the tyre on the soft compound, so he will be really a sitting duck, as he will have very, very limited amount of grip in the first few laps, and he will have to pit early. Toro Rosso haven't really had the pace this weekend, and people might say, oh my god, Kvyat got knocked out of Q1, but that is because he's had to take a penalty for the race due to engine changes, so he probably did come off the gas a little bit. According to my weekend predictions, I am really surprised by how slow Racing Points have been this weekend, but when you look at the practice sessions, it's not really a surprise, but Sergio Perez was 7/10 quicker than Lance Stroll in Q1. Not a major surprise, but the guy really needs to sort out his Saturdays because he does have decent racecraft. He just needs to maximise his Saturday performance before becoming a decent midfield driver, because he is really making it hard for himself. And rounding out the grid, Williams, I mean, they've just had no pace again. But guys, that is it for today's qualifying review. Please like this video, comment down below what you thought of this video, and please subscribe to the F1 Tube YouTube channel. It would be massively appreciated. But until next time guys, see you later.